Hi everybody. Today watching this video.
Welcome to a new Draw My Life video. Kuchisake Onna is a famous Japanese legend about a woman who, after being killed, comes back as a yokai, or an evil spirit, to take revenge. The story goes, a long time ago, there was a woman who was as beautiful as big-headed. She was so beautiful that she was courted by many men. Out of all her suitors, she decided to marry an important samurai. But the rest of the suitors didn't give up. At first, she wouldn't pay attention to them, but her husband had to go to war, and she soon started feeling very lonely.
Did you say
In the end, she fell for the charms of one of the suitors. Her husband had been away for too long, and she was the prettiest woman in town. Tired of waiting for him, she decided she could do as she wanted. So she kept on with her relationships with the different suitors, who were richer, more powerful, and stronger each time. But as we all know, rumors fly, and the samurai ended up hearing a story about a beautiful woman who would only accept the strongest men that went after her. When he heard this story, the samurai, a very proud man, felt really curious about the girl, even though he was married. One day, the samurai went back home and he went out for some drinks with his friends to celebrate his comeback. The party went on till late at night when one of his friends told him, "Do you remember the woman I told you about? She lives nearby." And the samurai, self-confident, decided to go and court the pretty lady. The closer he got to the place, the more familiar it seemed, but he was under the influence of alcohol. Suddenly, they stopped opposite a nice red door and his friend said, "It's here." But the samurai was speechless. He didn't say a word, and the friend teased him. "What now? Are you gonna buck up?" The samurai, very serious now, answered, This is my house." He then went in, kicking the door, ran to his bedroom, and found his wife with another man. The woman's face turned white after seeing that. All of a sudden, her husband had taken a sword through the man, and as he was taking it out of his back, the samurai asked her, "Do you think you're beautiful?" Then he held her strongly, put the sword in her mouth, and full of jealousy, cut her mouth, while the lady wouldn't stop screaming. People say the woman turned into an evil spirit, the Kuchikane Onna, who came back to the world thirsty for revenge. She looks like a completely normal woman, and she hides her wounds by wearing a mask, something really common in Japan. Lots of people wear it to protect themselves from different diseases. Kuchisake Onna wanders around the streets looking for victims, especially during dark and gloomy nights. She approaches them and says, "Am I beautiful?" If you're carried along by her beauty and you answer yes, she will slowly take her mask off, letting you see her horrible scars, and then she will ask again, "And now, am I beautiful?" If the victim gets scared, screams, or says no, the woman will cut their mouth using some big scissors, imitating her scars. The victim will bleed to death. The wounds caused by Kuchisake Onna can never be healed. Others say if you answer yes to both questions, but showing you are afraid, the evil spirit will go with you to the door of your house and will stab you to death there. However, if you answer yes twice, calmly and without fear, the woman will give you a blood-stained rupee and then leave. Though they all agree on this, Kuchisake Onna will leave you alone if when she asks you for the first time, you say that you don't have time. She will apologize and you will continue your way. The Japanese legend of Kuchisake Onna is said to have very old origins, but it came back to light in 1996 with the movie Gakkoi no Kaidan. Since then, it was present in several Japanese movies. Though we should highlight Carved and its sequels, she also appeared in TV shows like American Horror Story, Freak Show, and Constantine. And remember, if a woman with a mask asks you in the street if she's beautiful, say you don't have time and don't look back.